Good afternoon, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in varsity baseball between the Austin Prep Cougars and your Lawrence High School Lancers. Austin Prep comes into the game with a record of 4-1-1. Meanwhile, your Lancers enter today's matchup with a record of 5-4. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us this afternoon here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. My name is Jay Oza, here with you for all the play-by-play commentary. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the first pitch.
I love my teacher because she taught me everything I know.
I love my teachers because they help me in life.
I love my teachers because they prepare me for success.
I know I'll be college ready because my teachers are preparing me.
I love my teachers because they help me feel more confident in myself.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thanks for joining us this afternoon here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We are here at Devlin Field, home of the Lawrence High School Lancers, as your 5-4 Lawrence High squad takes on the Austin Prep Cougars. Lawrence High in the white uniforms with the blue trim, Austin Prep in the green uniforms with the white trim. On the mound today for the Lancers, number 10, Josias Mendez, as Mendez gets the sign for the first pitch of the ball game, which is outside and high for a ball. Leading off for Austin Prep, outfielder Damon Kruppa, number 10. Here in the top of the first, Mendez kicks and delivers. Fly ball, shallow right field, and it's going to fall in between two fielders for a base hit. And Kruppa starts off the ball game with a single.
Come on, baby. Oh, you gotta come get it. You gotta come get it.
And batting second for Austin Prep, number 2 in the green uniform, Andrew Croteau, as Kruppa takes the lead off of first base. Mendez working from the stretch, delivers. First pitch, gets the outside corner for a strike. Top of the first, nobody out, runner at first base for Austin Prep. Mendez gets ready to deliver the 0-1 pitch, which is swung on and missed by Croteau. And Andrew Croteau, number 2 for Austin Prep, is in an 0-2 hole. Kruppa, the leadoff hitter, with a solid lead off of first base. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Mendez. He delivers, and it's low. 1-2 the count. Nobody out here in the top of the first with a runner at first base. Damon Kruppa reaching on a single to shallow right. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for the strikeout. That's the first out of the ball game. And batting in the 3 hole for Austin Prep, number 17, Colin Jayena. One out with the runner on first. Here is the first pitch to Jayena. The 3-hitter swung on and missed. Pickoff attempt to first is not in time. Kruppa with a big lead off of first base. And catcher Henry Checo trying to get the second out of the top half of the first with a pickoff throw. And here's the 0-1 pitch, just a bit high, 1-1. One out, one runner on for Austin Prep here in the top of the first. The 1-1 pitch coming from Mendez. Nope, it's a pickoff attempt to first base. Kruppa gets back in time. Mendez stares in for the sign, nods his head, and here comes the 1-1. Catches the outside corner for a strike. It's now 1-2. One ball, two strikes. One out here in the top of the first with a runner on first base for the Cougars. And Mendez delivers the 1-2 pitch outside. Kruppa is running. The throw to second is not in time. And Damon Kruppa has a stolen base. So runner on second now, one out, and a 2-2 pitch coming to Colin Jayana. And that pitch is low and outside, and the count runs full. Kruppa takes the lead off of second base. One out here in the top of the first. The 3-2 pitch is outside and low. And Jayana draws a walk. And here comes the cleanup hitter for Austin Prep, Jake Elbery. Elbery, number 13 in green, digs in with 2 on and 1 out. Takes the first pitch inside for a ball. Top of the first, no score. 2 on, 1 out. As Mendez gets ready to deliver the 1-0 pitch to Elbery, the cleanup hitter. 2-0 now to Elbery. Elbery in a good spot here with the 2-0 count. 2 runners on, 1 out. And Mendez delivers. Inside, pickoff attempt to second is not in time. Elbery ahead 3-0 here in the top of the first. With 1 out, Andrew Croteau struck out. Kruppa hit a single and stole second before him. And ball 4. That pitch just a bit high and inside. And that's consecutive walks for Josias Mendez. And the bases are loaded with 1 down, and the number 5 hitter coming up to bat for Austin Prep. That's Michael Barletta. A little conference at the mound here in the top of the first. Once again, just 1 out here so far. Andrew Croteau struck out swinging. A single and a stolen base for Damon Kruppa, and then 2 walks. Jayana and Elbery both walked. The number 3 and number 4 hitters. And here is Mike Barletta with a chance to give the Cougars an early lead here on the road in Lawrence. Top of the first, 1 out, bases loaded. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1 to Barletta. Mendez has the sign, working from the stretch, delivers high and tight for ball 1. Count even at 1-1. Kruppa on third, Jayana on second, Elbery on first. Bases loaded here, 1 out and a 1-1 count to Barletta, batting in the 5 spot. Swung on and driven to right to the opposite field, caught, and the runner from third trying to tag up and score on the sac fly. And it's 1-0 Cougars as Kruppa scores from third on the sac fly. So 2 outs in the inning now, as Jayena was able to take second on the sac fly, and Elberry remains at first. 2 outs now in the top of the first, 1-0, Austin Prep. Strike on the outside corner to Jonathan Gilbride. Swung on and driven into left field, and that's got home run distance, but it's foul. Runners at the corners here with 2 outs. Gilbride in an 0-2 hole. Mendez trying to get out of the inning and minimize the damage here in the top of the first. Mendez has the sign to the belt, kicks and delivers the 0-2 pitch, and he hits the batter. Gilbride takes first base, and the bases are reloaded. Tough break for the Lancers as Mendez had Gilbride right where he wanted him with the 0-2 pitch. Hits him in the upper back. Here's Evan Blanco, number 9 for Austin Prep. First pitch outside and high for a ball. 2 outs and the bases loaded. Swing and a foul tip into the mitt, even at 1-1. Blanco trying to pick up an RBI or 2 here out of the 7 spot in the lineup. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Count out 1-2. Mendez trying to get out of the inning here. The bases loaded and 2 down in the top of the first. He delivers. Swung on and fouled third base side. Count remains 1-2. Here's the 1-2 with 2 outs, and it's a breaking ball in there, caught looking. Blanco strikes out to end the inning, and we go to the bottom of the first with the score Cougars 1 and the Lancers coming up. Folks, we want to thank you for watching this LPS Media broadcast. Remember, LPS Media is your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that we broadcast on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, and on YouTube. LPS Media broadcasts 24 hours a day. We cover events at all of the wonderful Lawrence Public Schools. Some of our regular programming includes LHS Sports, theatrical productions, and Partnership Heroes, a show featuring the connections between schools and families. Check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel to watch LPS Media all day, every day on any device. Get the app or open up your favorite browser and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 6 years.
My brain is thirsty.
My brain is hungry.
Eating healthy food is a great way to fuel up for the MCAS.
So in the top of the first inning, the only run scored was a sacrifice fly by number 3, Mike Barletta. He put the Cougars up 1-0. Josias Mendez picked up a couple of strikeouts. Andrew Croteau struck out swinging, and Evan Blanco struck out looking to end the inning. And now the Lancers will bat here in the bottom of the first against pitcher Colin Jaena, number 17, captain of the Cougars. And here we go, just about set to get underway here in the bottom of the first inning. Kebler Peralta will lead it off. The lefty for the Lancers getting ready to face Colin Jaena. First pitch is swung on. It's an opposite field base hit, ripped into left field by Peralta. Lancers trying to answer back here in the bottom of the first, down 1-0. Kebler Peralta going after the first pitch and ripping it into left field. Opposite field base hit. And here's Armani Paulino. Takes a ball inside. Jaena, the righty, working from the stretch. Pickoff attempt to first. And Peralta is back easily. The 1-0 pitch in there for a called strike. Count even, 1-1. Peralta with a short lead off of first. Paulino looks down to third base for the sign. We'll see if there's a bunt play on, a hit and run perhaps, or even a steal. Jaena with the sign, kicks and deals. Hit and run play was on. And it's fouled third base side. Count runs to 1-2. Again, Paulino steps out to look down the third baseline for a sign. 1-2 pitch coming in from Jaena. Runner on first with nobody out here, bottom of the first. Pitch is low and away. 2-2 the count. Peralta extending his lead just a bit off of first base. And there's the pickoff attempt. Peralta is back in standing. Paulino again looking down the third base side, checking for a sign. We'll see if there's another hit and run on here with a 2-2 count. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. The 2-2, another hit and run play. It's fouled to right field side. And Peralta has to retreat back to first, and the count remains 2-2. Nobody out here. Bottom of the first, Austin Prep leading 1-0. Jaena stares in. The 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2. Paulino hanging in there at 2-2. Peralta with the lead off of first base. Jaena gets the sign. Pickoff attempt to first, and Peralta is back standing. Paulino choking up on the bat here with the 2-2 count. He steps in. The Lancers down 1-0, trying to answer back here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch from Jaena, outside, but Peralta went through with the swing, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 21, Henry Chaco. Batting in the 3 spot for the Lancers. 1 out here, runner on first base in the bottom of the first. And here comes the first pitch. Nope, it's a pickoff attempt to first, and once again, Peralta is back in time. Jaena very concerned with that runner at first. And the catcher is going to go out to talk to Jaena. The first baseman is going to come in as well to get in on the convo as Checo takes a couple of practice swings. Peralta still at first. Here's the pitch. Pickoff attempt to first. Peralta is back in time. 1-0. The count to Henry Checo. Peralta extending the lead here. 1-0 pitch. Runner goes. Here's the throw to second. Peralta slides, and he's in there. Stolen base for Peralta. Runner in scoring position now for the Lancers. A base hit could tie the game. One out here in the bottom of the first. Runner on second base for the Lancers, trying to tie this game up. Way outside. That count is 2-1 to Checo. Peralta with the lead off of second. 2-1 the count. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Even at 2-2. Runner on second for the Lancers, and time is called. Kebler Peralta reached on a line drive single to left. Paulino struck out swinging, and here's Henry Checo batting with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Swung on and fouled back right side. Count remains 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Ooh, and that's a tough break for Checo. It hits him right in the shoulder, and he'll happily take first base. Doesn't look like he's hurt. That was a fastball right on the shoulder blade. And now it's going to be number 15, Christian Verona, batting in the cleanup spot for the Lancers. Peralta on second, Checo on first. 1 out here, bottom of the first. And that's a strike right down the middle. Checo gets back to first in time after the pickoff attempt. Oh and 1 the count to Verona. Two on, 1 out here, bottom of the first, 1-0 Cougars. And here comes the pitch from Jaena, the 0-1. outside and a bit low. Count even at 1. Pickoff attempt to second is not in time as Peralta gets back easily. Jayanna stares in for the sign. Count even at 1-1. 2 on, 1 out. Outside again. And Verona works the count to 2-1 here as he tries to tie the game for the Lancers, down by 1 here in the bottom of the first inning. Jayanna gets the sign, and he looks back to second, doesn't throw, but he's trying to keep Peralta right where he is, the speedy Kebler Peralta, who singled to lead off the inning and then stole second. Now here comes the 2-1 pitch here. Peralta runs with the pitch, and it's fouled back, 2-2. Peralta probably would have had third easily, but Verona pulled the trigger and fouled it back to the backstop. One down here in the bottom of the first. The 2-2 pitch to Verona. In tight. And the count runs full. Full count here. 1 out. Bottom of the first. 2 runners on for the Lancers. They're down by a run here early in this ball game. And let's see what Christian Verona does on this pitch. And Jayanna pulls off the mound, getting Peralta to stay close to second base. Peralta trying to steal third just a moment ago. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Jayanna. Peralta running again. And Verona is hit by the pitch, and the bases are loaded. 2 consecutive batters hit by inside pitches from Colin Jayanna. And Verona took a moment just to stare back out to the mound and trotted down to first base. Bases are loaded here with 1 out. And head coach for the Cougars, Steve Busby, in his 9th season coaching the Cougars, wants to talk things over with his entire infield. Lancers are down 1-0 here in the bottom of the first with only 1 out. The bases are loaded. Peralta stands at third. Checo at second. Verona at first. Peralta reached on a single. Checo and Verona both hit by the pitch. And now with an opportunity for an RBI or 2, it's Luis Mejia, number 19 for the Lancers. Batting at number 5 in the lineup. Lancers have a chance to tie or take the lead here early in this ball game. Jayanna having a little bit of trouble with his control. Here we go. Bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch is right down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Jayanna delivers the 0-1, and it's outside. 1-1 now to Mejia. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. The 1-1 pitch swung on and driven to straightaway center field. It's caught by the center fielder. The Lancers are going to tie the game here on a sacrifice fly. Safe at second. 1-1 here in Lawrence with 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. And Mejia comes away with the sac fly to tie the ball game. We're all square at 1 here in Lawrence. And here's Louis Colon with a chance to put the Lancers ahead here with 2 outs. Runners on second and third after the sac fly by Mejia. First pitch swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs here for Cologne. Trying to put the Lancers ahead in this one. And Cologne calls for time. Checo at third base, Verona at second. 0-1 pitch here with 2 outs. Coming up to Cologne. Swung on and fouled back. Third base side, count is 0-2. Jayana gave up a single and a sac fly. 2 hit batters in between. Just like Mendez in the top of the inning, trying to minimize the damage here. 0-2 pitch, way outside. Ball 1. Two outs here in the bottom of the first. The 1-2 pitch coming in from Jayana. It's swung on and completed for the strikeout. Jayana gets out of the inning. We move to the second inning with the score here from Lawrence. Austin Prep 1, Lancers 1 here on LPS Media. Folks, thanks for joining us this afternoon. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with the second inning.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We are into the second inning here, top of the second from Lawrence. Lancers and Cougars tied at 1-1. James Mahoney, number 21, batting for the Lancers. Beg your pardon, for the Cougars. It's number 10, Josias Mendez, on the mound for the Lancers in his second inning of work. First pitch of the second inning is a ball high and away for a 1-0 count. Both teams scoring on sacrifice flies in the first inning. That's one is swung on and driven to left field, but foul. Mahoney pulled that one about 300 feet, but a solid 20 feet foul. Pitch outside. Count 2-1. Mendez kicks and deals the 2-1, swung on and popped straight up. And Checo can't make the catch. That's a single for Mahoney. Probably will go down in the scorebook as an error. Tough break for the Lancers, as Checo couldn't make the pop-up catch, and now batting in the 9-hole for Austin Prep. Devin Aquino showing bunt. Mahoney on first here, nobody out, top of the second. The pitch to Aquino. It's a base hit pulled through the left side. 2 on and nobody out. And we go around to the top of the order. Damon Kruppa, who singled in his first at bat, also stole second. Scored on a sacrifice fly. So runners at first and second with nobody out here in the top of the second. Lancers and Cougars tied at 1-1. First pitch, it's a bunt. And everybody's going to be safe, a bunt base hit. And the bases are loaded with nobody out for Andrew Croteau, who struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Lancers setting up their defense. They'll try and turn a double play on any ground ball. Austin Prep threatening to take the lead here. Top of the second. Bases loaded and nobody out. Here's the pitch from Mendez. Swung on and popped straight up on the infield. Infield fly rule is in effect. And 1 out. Now here's the starting pitcher, number 3 hitter, Colin Jayana. Jayana walked in his first at-bat. 1 out here with the bases loaded in the top of the second inning. First pitch to Jayana, swing and a miss, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 to Jayana. Nice stop there by Checo. Keeping the runner at third. Count is 1-1 here with 1 out. Lancer's going to try and turn 2 here to end the inning. Swung on, and that's a base hit into right field. And 1 run will score. Jayana with the RBI single. Here comes the second run. Out at the plate. What a throw and what a tag by Checo. Two outs now after the run scoring single by Jayana. Now Jayana was actually able to take second there after the throw home. Great throw coming in from the right fielder, and Checo made a nice tag on the play at the plate to keep the score at 2-1 on the RBI single by Jayana, helping his own cause as a starting pitcher. That one is fouled third base side by the cleanup hitter Jake Elbery. Time called by Elbery here. Two outs here. Top of the second inning. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Elbery down 0-2. Mendez trying to get out of the inning here. Swung on. Ground ball to second base. Throw to first is in time. And that's the end of the top of the second inning. We move to the bottom half of the second with the score Cougars 2 And the Lancers won.
Ballerina.
Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thanks for joining us here on LPS Media. The Lancers and the Cougars of Austin Prep going at it here today in Lawrence. We are in the bottom of the second inning. The Lancers down 2-1. Austin Prep scoring runs on a sac fly and an RBI single. Lancers got a run off a sac fly in the bottom of the first. And here we go. Bottom of the second is underway with a ball from pitcher Colin Jayana. Peter German, number 6 for the Lancers, digging in. Takes a strike. One pitch is fouled right side. Count is 1-2 to German. Base is empty, nobody out. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. And German goes down swinging. Check swing for the strikeout. One down here in the bottom of the second. And Angelo Rojas, the number 8 hitter, digs in. Here's the first pitch from Jayana. Swung on and missed by Rojas. And it's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch is away for a ball. Count even at 1. Here in the bottom of the second inning with 1 out. The Lancers down 2-1 against Austin Prep. And that pitch catches the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Colin Jayana. Right down the middle for strike 3. And Rojas goes down looking for the second out of the inning. And up comes the number 9 hitter, Onsimo Acosta. Acosta, swing and a miss, strike 1. Jayana going for the 1-2-3 inning. It would be the first one of the afternoon. Swung on, ground ball to second, scooped up. The throw to first is in time. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the second. We head to the top of the third with the score Cougars 2 and the Lancers 1.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
And welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for watching LPS Media and this varsity baseball matchup between the Austin Prep Cougars and your Lawrence High School Lancers. Moving into the top of the third inning here from Devlin Field in Lawrence. The Lancers down 2-1 against the Cougars. And Josias Mendez starting off the top of the third inning with a strike. This is number 3, Mark Barletta. Barletta hits a fly ball into straightaway center field. Caught for the first out. And Barletta, who had the first RBI of the game on a sacrifice fly, is retired to start off the top of the 3rd inning. And Jonathan Gilbride, batting in the 6th spot in the lineup, is number 5 for the team in green. Gilbride was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss at a nice high pitch from Mendez. 0-1 is the count. One out here in the top of the 3rd. The pitch is a breaking ball in the dirt for a ball. One out, and the 1-1 pitch is low. Count to 2-1 here. Gilbride ahead in the count, 2-1. Mendez delivers, and it's outside and low, 3-1, and Checo will go out to talk to Mendez. Checo and Mendez going over the plan here, trying to attack Jonathan Gilbride. Evan Blanco on deck for the Cougars. Here is the 3-1 pitch. And it's outside and high for a ball. And Gilbride walks. Here's Evan Blanco, 1 out, 1 runner on here in the top of the 3rd. Pitch is low, and it's going to be a wild pitch. Gilbride takes second easily. Runner at second now. Pitch is outside and high. Count to 2-0. Blanco struck out looking in his first at-bat. And that's a strike on the outside corner. To 2-1 now, with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, opposite field, foul ball, third base side. Count is now 2-2. Mendez has the sign to the belt. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Blanco, swung on and fouled back again, third base side. One out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Runner on second for the Cougars. Cougars leading 2-1 here against the Lancers in Lawrence at Devlin Field. 2-2 pitch incoming to Blanco. Swung on and ground ball to second base. The runner from second advancing to third. And the Lancers get the out at first. 2 down here in the top of the 3rd. As the runner Gilbride advances to third base, and with 2 outs, it's James Mahoney who reached on an error in his first at-bat. 2 down here with a runner at third. And here's the pitch from Mendez outside for ball 1. Swung on, driven to right center. And the catch is made out in right center field. And we move to the bottom of the third inning here from Lawrence's death to score Cougars 2 and the Lancers 1.
Since you guys have been working so hard, I'll only give you guys one worksheet of only 5 questions on long division. That is all for homework tonight.
Man, I'm not doing this. This is impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible because you don't listen during class. Alright guys, that's all for today, class. You have been dismissed.
Homework's boring. I got something better to do.
This is blank. Nice try. No. You have lunch attention.
But why? Homework is so useless.
Maybe you should try the homework help instead.
For me in math class, I feel the purpose of homework is to practice at home, to see what you can do on your own when you're not being guided by a teacher. Not just to waste time, but to see what you can do by yourself at home without help.
If you're struggling with homework, it's never too late to ask for help.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and welcome back to Devlin Field, home of the Lancers here at Lawrence High School. Bottom of the third inning here between the Cougars and the Lancers. Cougars leading 2-1. And to lead off the bottom of the third, it's the top of the order. And Kebler Peralta digging in from the left side. Peralta singled in his first at-bat, also stole a base. Scored the only run of the game for the Lancers. That pitch is low. And Peralta has a 1-1 count here, leading off the bottom of the third. One pitch from Jayana, driven to the first baseman, and the race to the bag is won by the first baseman, and that's the first out of the bottom of the third inning. Peralta singles in his first at-bat and grounds out in his second. And here's Armani Paulino. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. And Paulino digs in, right-handed batter against Jayana. First pitch, low for a ball. One down here, bottom of the third. Lancers down by a run. Paulino swings and chops it foul. 1-1 the count, as the Lancers try to get a rally going and try to tie this thing up here in the bottom of the third. The 1-1 pitch to Paulino, swung on and missed. Nice breaking ball there by Jayana. Count goes to 1-2. One out here, bottom of the third. 1-2 pitch upcoming to Paulino. Paulino chokes up on the bat. Almost hit by the pitch inside. And Paulino did well to avoid it. Count even now, 2-2. Base is empty here, bottom of the third. 2-2 pitch. Low and away, the count is full. Armani Paulino trying to get the rally going here for the Lancers, down by a run in the third inning. Full count, the pitch is high, and Paulino draws the walk. And here comes Checo, who has hit by a pitch in his first at bat. And the catcher, Henry Checo, digs in with 1 out and a runner on first, Paulino. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Paulino is back safely. Bottom of the third inning here from Lawrence. 1 out. Lancers down 2-1. And here comes the first pitch to Checo. Swung on and missed. A nice pitch low and inside. 0-1. Paulino takes his lead off of first base. Jaena shakes his head at the first sign, takes the second sign to the belt, kicks and deals. Austin Prep going to try and turn 2. And they do a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. We move to the 4th inning here from Lawrence with the score, Cougars 2 and the Lancers 1.
Doing well in school is important, and we have gathered some ideas that will help you do well in school. First, study habits so you can get used to ways to best learn new information.
Be organized.
Underline key details or highlight.
Review notes.
Go to a quiet place.
Look up things that you don't know.
Visualize.
Then we will share test-taking strategies that help you do well when you take a test.
Annotate the text. Reread. Use background knowledge. Preview questions.
Doing well in school allows you to make choices. What will you be when you grow up?
Why? It can make all the difference.
And welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for watching LPS Media, and thanks for joining us for this varsity baseball matchup between the Cougars and the Lawrence High Lancers. Don't worry, we will have volleyball coverage for you next week on Friday. You can also go back and check out the LPS Media YouTube channel and check out the Lancers boys volleyball team. Picked up a win on Monday against Haverhill. But here we are at Devlin Field, home of the Lancers, and we are underway here in the 4th inning with Mendez delivering a pitch, and that one is driven into left center field by the number 9 hitter, Devin Aquino. Aquino into second with a double. And a good day so far for the number 9 hitter for the Cougars, Devin Aquino. Single in his first at-bat and a double in his second. Good day for him so far. And so with nobody out in the top of the 4th inning, we go to the top of the order here for the Cougars. Damon Kruppa, 2 singles on the day. Single, a stolen base, and a bunt single. He bunts again, and it's caught by the third baseman. 1 out. And 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Andrew Croteau batting. He struck out in his first at-bat, popped out in his second at-bat. Cougars leading 2-1 here. Croteau and the Cougars trying to add to that lead. High and tight on the first pitch. 1-0. Mendez working from the stretch here with the runner on second base. The runner is Aquino, who doubled to start off the inning. Pitch, a strike. One and one the count. One out here, top of the fourth. Runner on second for Austin Prep. The pitch from Mentes. It's a strike as Croteau offered the bunt. Count to 1-2. Mendez trying to put away Croteau. Struck him out in the first inning. 1-2 pitch, low and away. Ball gets away, but no advance from the runner, Aquino. On deck, the pitcher, Colin Jayana. Here's the pitch to Croteau, up and away. And the count is full. One out here, top of the fourth. Cougars leading against the Lancers, 2-1 the score. Here is the 3-2 pitch from Mendez, and it's low. And Andrew Croteau is able to draw a walk with the number 3 hitter, Colin Jayana, coming up. He walked in his first at-bat, hit an RBI single in his second at-bat. And here he has a chance to add to the lead and help his own cause as the starting pitcher for the Prep today. One out here in the top of the fourth with 2 runners on. First pitch is outside. 1-0. And the Lancers are going to call a meeting here at the mound. The infielders are going to talk things over. Mendez going to stay in the game here. Top of the fourth inning. 1 down. 3 1/3 innings of work here so far for Josias Mendez. 2 runs allowed. And the count is 1-0 to Jayana. 2 on, 1 out. The pitch high and inside for ball 2. Two and out now, 1 on. Outside, and the count runs to 3-0. Aquino at second after the double. Croteau at first after the walk. Here's the pitch right down the middle, and it's 3-1. Colin Jayana, number 3 hitter and starting pitcher here today. Hits him in the back. And the bases are loaded with 1 out. And let's see what the Lancers want to do here, if they're going to make a pitching change or not. Indeed, we're going to have a pitching change here, and Josias Mendez leaves the game responsible for the 3 runners on. He ends up going 3 1/3 innings, giving up 2 runs, a sac fly in the first and an RBI single from Jayana in the second. And the Lancers make a pitching change here in the top of the 4th inning.
You can be whatever you want to be.
It all starts here.
A doctor. Professional baseball player.
A scientist. You can be whatever you want to be.
It all starts here. Professional director.
A dentist.
An actress.
An astronomer.
You can be whatever you want to be. It all starts here.
And welcome back, Lancer fans. After the pitching change, it's Elvis Rosario, number 16 for the Lancers, right-handed pitcher, in relief of Josias Mendez, who went 3 1/3. Comes into a tough spot here, 1 out, and the bases loaded in the top of the 4th. Facing the cleanup hitter, Jake Elberry, and Elberry takes a cut and fouls it to the backstop. 0-1 is the count. Elvis Rosario working from the stretch here. Comes to the belt, sets, delivers the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high, count even now at 1. Aquino is at third. Croteau at second. Jana at first. Bases loaded, 1 out. Top of the 4th, Cougars leading by 1. Pitch from Rosario. Base hit through the right side. And that's going to bring in 1 run. And the runner at third retreats back to third. It's a 1-run single for the cleanup hitter, Jake Elberry. And the score is now 3-1. Austin Prep on top of Lawrence High. After Jake Elberry's RBI single through the right side. Nice piece of hitting there by number 13, the cleanup hitter. And here comes Mike Barletta to the dish. He has one of 3 RBIs for the Cougars today, hitting a sac fly back in the 1st inning. Still just 1 out here in the 4th. And the Lancers want to talk things over once again here with Elvis Rosario on the mound for LHS. And the umpire from behind the plate, both umpires actually, join in on the conversation as Rosario is trying to stretch out what looks like his left leg, making sure that he's all right and ready to continue. So the base is still loaded as Rosario will throw a practice pitch. He looks set to go. And here we go, back to the action here in the top of the 4th. Austin Prep on top of Lawrence High, 3-1. 1 out here. Top of the 4th, and the base is loaded. It's Gilbride, who was hit by a pitch and also walked earlier in the game. First pitch to Gilbride is swung on, driven into left field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes the second, and it's a 2-run single for Gilbride. Three runs scored so far here in the 4th. For Austin Prep, they extend the lead to 5-1. After the 2 RBI single by Jonathan Gilbride, number 5 in the green uniform. And now 2 on with 1 out as Blanco takes a ball. Still 1 out here in the top of the 4th. The pitch right down the middle for a strike count, even at 1. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on to straightaway center field for the out. 2 outs in the inning. Quick correction on the RBI single. The 2 RBI single was Mike Barletta in the 5 spot, and that was Jonathan Gilbride just a moment ago, flying out to center field. And now it's Evan Blanco, a left-handed batter, batting with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. And Blanco takes a strike inside, 0-1. Trying to keep the rally going as Austin Prep has scored 3 times here in the top of the 4th. The big hit, a Mike Barletta 2 RBI single. Rosario delivers to Blanco. Strike 2. Two on, 2 outs, and 2 strikes to Blanco. Lancers trying to get out of the inning here in the top of the 4th. And time called by the catcher Checo. And Rosario has a moment to reset. Here's the 2-strike pitch to Blanco, swung on, and that's a base hit. 1 run will score. And that's an RBI double for Blanco. And Austin Prep extends their lead, putting up a crooked number here in the top of the 4th. 4 runs scored. An RBI single for Elbery, a 2 RBI single for Barletta, and now an RBI double for Evan Blanco. And now Mahoney will step in with runners at 2nd and 3rd, and Austin Prep trying to keep the rally alive. They are up 6-1 on the Lancers here in the top of the 4th with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to Mahoney, driven into straightaway center, and it's going to fall for an RBI base hit. No play at the plate. 2 RBIs come in on the hit by Mahoney. Mahoney with a 2 RBI double and 6 runs scored here on a nice rally by Austin Prep. They lead 8-1 here in the top of the 4th. And time is called with Devin Aquino stepping in. He got this inning started with a double and scored a run. That was against Josias Mendez, Lancer starting pitcher who went 3 1/3. Here's the pitch from Rosario that's driven to right center. And the catch is made out in right center. And that's the end of the top of the 4th, but the damage is done. Austin Prep scores 6 times in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom half of the inning here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics.
I love my teacher because she taught me everything I know.
I love my teachers because they help me in life.
I love my teachers because they prepare me for success.
I know I'll be college ready because my teachers are preparing me.
I love my teachers because they help me feel more confident in myself.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for watching LPS Media, and welcome back to this varsity baseball broadcast. We have Austin Prep in town from Reading taking on your Lawrence Lancers. And Austin Prep putting up a crooked number in the top of the fourth. 6 runs scored. A 2 RBI double from James Mahoney and a 2 RBI single from Mike Barletta, doing most of the damage in the top of the fourth. Lancers going to try and answer back here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. I want to thank our crew for making today's broadcast possible. We got Kiana on the third base side. We got Darius on the first base side. Our producer, Mr. Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza, and thanks as always for watching LPS Media. As first out of the inning is recorded as Christian Verona grounds out to third. One down here in the bottom half of the fourth. Austin Prep with the big lead, and Colin Jayena going to try and attack the strike zone. Here's Luis Mejia, number 19 for the Lancers, batting in the 5 spot here in the lineup today. He is responsible for the only RBI for the Lancers today. He had a sac fly back in the first inning to tie this game at 1. And since then, Austin Prep has scored 7 runs, 6 of them coming in the top of the fourth. That one is swung on and fouled first base side. Jayena working from the windup, swings, and that's a base hit through the left side. Mejia with the single. He's had a pretty solid day at the plate. As the Lancers try to make the epic comeback here, down by 7, 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. And Luis Colon takes his turn at the plate, batting out of the 6th spot in the lineup. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Jayena gets ready to deliver the 0-1 pitch with the runner at first here in the bottom of the fourth. It's swung on and chopped foul down the first base side. Jayena now working from the stretch with the runner at first, delivers, and that is swung on and fouled back. Third base side. 2 strikes on Colon, the center fielder for the Lancers. Two-strike pitch, swung on and missed. And a strikeout for Jayena. And Colon goes down swinging. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner on first for the Lancers is Luis Mejia, who reached base with a single. And it's German. German takes a strike outside. 0-1 to Peter German facing Colin Jayena. Jayena has had a strong day on the mound, giving up only 1 run back in the first. And quickly, 2 strikes on Peter German. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2 strikes on Peter German. Runner on first is Mejia. Here's the pitch from Jayena. Swung on and missed. And that's the end of the fourth inning, folks. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the top of the fifth.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and welcome into Devlin Field, home of the Lancers, here at Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts. Thanks for watching this varsity baseball matchup between the Austin Prep Cougars and your Lawrence High School Lancers. We are in the top of the fifth inning here. First pitch of the inning to Damon Kruppa, top of the order, is a ball from Elvis Rosario. Austin Prep leading 8-1 here. Kruppa swings. And that is off the ground. The umpire rather, says that ball hit the ground. The left fielder thought it was a catch. And Kruppa is into first base with a single. And so Kruppa, in his fourth at-bat of the game, has his second single of the game. And a pickoff attempt from Rosario. Kruppa gets back in time. Umpire made the call pretty quick on the diving attempt out in left field. Saw that it hit the ground first before getting into the webbing. And so Damon Kruppa, the leadoff hitter, starts off the fifth with a single. That one is fouled back. Andrew Croteau, number 2 for the Cougars, batting in the 2 spot in the lineup. Struck out, popped out, and walked so far today. Rosario working from the stretch, looks in for the sign, delivers, and low and away for a ball. Nobody out here, top of the fifth. Runner on first for Austin Prep, leading 8-1. And Rosario back to first, looking for the pickoff, not in time. Rosario hangs the right arm, brings it to the belt, he delivers, and that's a strike on the inside corner. Count is 1-2 now to Andrew Croteau. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth. Rosario throws to first for a pickoff attempt, and it's not in time. Damon Kruppa back easily. Rosario working on the 1-2 pitch into Andrew Croteau. Here it comes. Swung on. Line drive over the second baseman. And another base hit here for the Prep in the top of the fifth inning. 2 on with nobody out. And the number 3 hitter and starting pitcher today, Colin Jayana, steps in. He had an RBI single earlier in the ballgame. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth. 2 runners on after consecutive singles in the 1 and 2 spots in the batting order for Austin Prep. And Jayana takes ball 1 outside. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike, count even now at 1. Kruppa at second, Croteau at first. Here with nobody out in the top of the fifth. That one is swung on and fouled back first base side. Count to 1 and 2. Austin Prep looking to add to their 8-1 lead here with 2 on, nobody out in the top of the fifth. Here is the pitch. Swung on and driven into right field. That's going to fall safely for Jayanna. Runner around in third and headed for home. Jayanna is in with a double. 1-run scores, 2-run scores. It's a 2-run double for Colin Jayanna. And Jayanna, starting pitcher, only 1 run allowed on the mound. He's got 3 RBIs today. He's on second base. Score now 10-1 here from Lawrence. Austin Prep doing their thing. And it looks like the Lancers are going to make a pitching change here in the top of the 5th. And Elvis Rosario is going to leave the ball game, pitching 1 1/3 innings.
Encuentra el bosque más cercano en descubreelbosque.org. El bosque, más cerca de lo que crees.
And welcome back, Lancer fans. Here in the top of the 5th inning, the score, Austin Prep 10, Lawrence High 1. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. The runner at second is Colin Jayanna, who just hit a 2-run double to chase Elvis Rosario out of the game. New pitcher for the Lancers, number 18, Francisco Minaya. And it'll be Jake Elbery, number 13, for the Prep. Had an RBI single earlier in the ball game. And Minaya goes to work here with nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Working from the stretch, Minaya, his first pitch, high and away for ball 1. Elbery takes it. Jayanna with the jacket on, standing on second base, takes his lead, 2-0. Checo goes out to tuck to Minaya. First 2 balls both high and away from the left-handed batter, Jake Elbery. Score 10-1 here. Cougars leading the Lancers. Top of the 5th, 2 runs in so far. Nobody out. And here's the pitch from Minaya. High and away again, 3-0 on Elbery. We'll see if Elbery, the cleanup hitter, is taken all the way here on 3-0 or if he has the green light. Here's the pitch, takes it, high and away. And that's a walk for Jake Elbery, his second walk of the ball game. And stepping in is the number 5 hitter, Mike Barletta. He's got 3 RBIs today. Barletta with a sac fly and also a 2-run single. He's got a chance to knock in a couple more here. Still nobody out in the top of the 5th inning. Two runners on base. Jayanna on second and Elbery on first. Jayanna hit a 2-run double that chased Rosario out of the game. And Elbery able to draw the walk. Minaya delivers. Ground ball to the second baseman. Steps on second. The throw to first. Out to double play. A great defense by Lawrence. Turn in 2. Second baseman Gets it done. Armani Paulino scooping it, stepping on the bag, and throwing to first for the double play. And Jana advances from second to third. And here's Gilbride batting with 2 outs. Jana still on third now. Minaya starts the at-bat off with a strike. Inside, nice pitch by Minaya. Gets ahead of Gilbride. Gilbride hit by a pitch, walked and flied out so far in his 3 at-bats today. Another nice pitch there by Minaya, finding his control now. 0-2 the count with 2 outs. Lancers trying to get out of the inning here after the double play turned by Armani Paulino. Gilbride digs in, the right-handed batter. Minaya dangles the right arm to the belt and delivers. Ground ball, base hit, an RBI single for Gilbride. And Colin Jayana scores from third. Minaya gets ahead 0-2, then gives up the RBI single. 3 runs in here in the top of the 5th. Score now 11-1 Cougars. Blanco steps in, a left-handed batter. Batting in the 7th spot in the lineup. He's got an RBI double today. And here's the first pitch from Minaya to Blanco. Runner goes, pitch out, throw to second, is not in time. And it's a stolen base for Jonathan Gilbride, stealing with an 11-1 lead here in the top of the 5th inning with 2 outs. Gilbride gets himself into scoring position. Austin Prep leading by 10 runs. Minaya delivers. Just a bit high for a ball. 2-0. Lancers trying to get out of the inning here after the nice double play by Paulino. It's a 2-0 count to Blanco. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. The runner on second base. Minaya delivers, catches the outside part of the plate, 2-2. Gilbride still at second after the RBI single. And Minaya looks him back. Gilbride retreats back to the bag and takes his lead once again. Minaya trying to get out of the inning here with a 2-2 count on Evan Blanco. Trying to put away the Prep here in the top of the 5th. He delivers. Strike 3 swinging. And Minaya gets out of the inning by striking out Evan Blanco. That'll do it for the top of the 5th. We move to the bottom half of the inning. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media, and we'll be right back.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be with the high purpose to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all. we approach this problem of reemployment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thank you for joining us here on LPS Media for this varsity baseball broadcast. Austin Prep in town with a big lead over the Lancers. And that's a strike from Colin Jayana to start off the bottom of the 5th inning. 11-1 the score. Cougars on top of the Lancers. Jayana dealing here. Swung on and popped up by Angelo Rojas. Rojas fouls that one back. Here's the pitch from Jayana, attacking the strike zone, and Rojas grounds it into the hole. Nice play by the shortstop, but no throw to first. And Rojas has a single. Lancers trying to put a rally together here in the bottom of the 5th inning, get some of these runs back. Austin Prep scoring 6 times in the 4th and 3 times in the 5th. And here's Acosta, the number 9 hitter. Pitch is high and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Acosta. Swung on, and that's another base hit through the left side. Back-to-back singles for the Lancers. And we'll go to the top of the order with 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Kebler Peralta, the leadoff hitter, number 7 for the Lancers. He'll step in, left-handed batter. Scored the only run of the game so far for Lawrence High. He hit a single in the 1st inning, stole 2nd, ended up scoring on a sacrifice fly by Luis Mejia. Kebler digs in. Jayana delivers a first pitch. High and tight for ball 1. One-0 pitch coming in from Jayana. Pickoff throw to 2nd. And safe. Just barely was the runner able to get back to first base. Angelo Rojas almost gets picked off. Somehow finds his way back to 2nd base. Rojas caught wandering there a little bit off of 2nd base. Somehow got back to the bag. The Lancer dugout chanting KB for Kebler. Here's the pitch, swung on in, driven to left center. Both fielders giving chase, and that one is going to fall. Kebler going for 2nd. The runner scores from 2nd, and it's an RBI double for Kebler Peralta. And the score now 11-2. Lancers cutting into this big Cougar lead. Let's see if Armani Paulino can keep it going here with nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. Peralta on 2nd. Acosta on 1st. Sorry, Acosta on 3rd. Runners at 2nd and 3rd here with nobody out. Bottom of the 5th, 1 run in. RBI double by Kebler Peralta. Jayanis gives up his first run since the first inning. Here's the pitch. Paulino drives it into right field. And that is caught. A nice grab out in right field. And Paulino is retired for the first out of the inning. Peralta remains on second. Acosta remains on third. Wasn't able to advance on the nice slide and catch out in the right field. And here's the number 3 hitter, Henry Checo, number 21, the catcher for Lawrence. One out here, and Checo has an RBI opportunity. Here's the pitch from Jayanna, outside for a ball, 1-0. Jayanna gets ready to deliver the 1-0 to Checo. Here's the pitch. It's swung on and grounded to the first baseman. One run will score. It's going to be an RBI ground out for Henry Checo. Second run of the inning for the Lancers. Score now 11-3 after the RBI ground out by Checo, and Peralta is able to advance to third base on the ground out. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike on the outside half of the plate to the cleanup hitter, Christian Verona. Swung on and grounded to the third baseman. The throw across the diamond is in time, and that's going to do it for the bottom of the fifth inning. We move to the sixth. The Lancers score a couple of runs. It's 11-3 Cougars.
The action is right in front of you. Please put your phone down and join in.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thanks as always for joining us here on this LPS Media broadcast of varsity baseball from Devlin Field at Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts. We're in the top of the sixth inning now between the Cougars and the Lancers. The Cougars from Austin Prep leading 11-3. A couple of big innings for the Cougars. Scoring 6 times in the fourth inning, 3 times in the fifth inning. Stepping in to lead off the top of the sixth inning is James Mahoney, batting out of the 8th spot in the lineup. He's facing Francisco Minaya. Minaya in relief of Rosario and Mendez. That's a ball outside. Count 2-0. And here comes a 2-0 pitch from Minaya in tight, 3-0 now. James Mahoney reached on an error, flew out, and also hit a 2 RBI double in his previous at-bats here today. Here comes the 3-0. Let's see if he has the green light. He does take, and he takes a strike on the inside corner. 3-1 now to Mahoney. Minaya dangles the right arm, takes it to the belt. He kicks and delivers the 3-1 pitch, foul tip at the plate, and the count runs full. James Mahoney leading off the top of the 6th inning, full count, bases empty. And here comes the pitch from Minaya. He delivers low and away for a ball. And we start off the top of the 6th with a walk. Mahoney at first now with Devin Aquino in the batter's box. (11-3) the score. Runner on first base for the Prep. Nobody out here. Top of the 6th, Aquino takes strike 1 from Minaya. Gonna have a pinch runner come in as Aquino comes out of the ball game. And the pinch runner is number 6, Brendan Walsh. And here is the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, foul, first base side. So Aquino batting here still in the 9 spot in the order. And Walsh, the pinch runner at first base for Mahoney, who reached on a walk. 0-2 pitch coming from Minaya to Aquino. Turns for the pickoff attempt, and Walsh is back safely. Minaya to the belt for the 0-2. Fouled off again first base side by Aquino. Aquino, the number 9 batter, is in an 0-2 hole. Walsh with the lead off of first base. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back first base side once again. Count remains 0-2. Checo to talk things over with Minaya quickly. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Runner at first, the pinch runner Walsh. Minaya gets set to deliver the 0-2 to Aquino. Here's the pitch. It's a pitch out. Throw to first. Is not in time. 1-2 now after the pitch out. One-two pitch from Minaya. Walsh is going on the pitch, and he's tossed out by Checo. Checo with a laser to second. Nice throw from Henry Checo. He gets the pinch runner Walsh trying to steal second, and that's the first out of the inning. Two and two now to Aquino after Walsh is caught stealing. Here's the pitch, swung on, and it's fouled back. Count remains 2-2. Minaya delivers the 2-2 pitch here with 1 out. Inside, and the count runs full. 11-3 the score here. Austin Prep on top of Lawrence High. Count is full at 3-2. Devin Aquino facing Francisco Minaya as time is called. Minaya gets set to deliver the 3-2 pitch. And it's low. Another walk here in the top of the 6th. As Aquino finds his way to first base. And we go to the top of the order here with Damon Kruppa batting with 1 out and a runner on first base. Austin Prep with an 8-run lead here in the 6th. And here is Minaya's first pitch to Kruppa. High and tight for a ball. Aquino takes his lead off of first base. Minaya gets set to deliver the 1-0, and again it's high and tight, up to 2-0 now. Hitters count for Damon Kruppa. He's been productive in the leadoff spot. He's got 3 singles today. Two-0 pitch coming from Minaya. Minaya delivers. That one catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Count to 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Aquino, the runner at first, who reached on a walk. Minaya delivers the 2-1. High and tight, 3-1. Top of the 6th inning here from Lawrence. 1 out. Minaya pitching in relief of Rosario and Mendez. Aquino at first base for the Prep. And here comes a 3-1 pitch from Minaya. Swung on and missed. Full count to Kruppa. All right, full count to Damon Kruppa, the leadoff hitter for Austin Prep. 1 out with a runner on first base. Minaya has the sign, brings it to the belt, and here is the 3-2 pitch. And it's inside for ball 4. Two on and 1 out for the number 2 hitter, Andrew Croteau. And the Lancers will talk things over here. Let's see if they want to make a pitching change or leave Minaya in there. And so Minaya is going to stay in there with 2 runners on here, 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. And Andrew Croteau, the number 2 hitter, getting ready to step into the batter's box. Another pinch runner into the game for Austin Prep. Pinch runner is number 1, Cameron Sagan. So here we go, 2 on, 1 out. Minaya delivers inside for a ball on Courteau, 1-0. Minaya checks the runner, delivers the 1-0 inside, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch from Minaya. He delivers. It's outside and high, 3-0, and Checo will go out to talk to Minaya with 2 runners on here. 1 out, top of the 6th, 11-3 is the score. Austin Prep Cougars coming into Lawrence and playing a great road game against the Lancers. And Minaya is down in the count, 3-0 with Andrew Courteau. He's walked once already today. Here's the pitch, and it's inside for ball 4. Bases loaded now, and it's calling Jayana, the number 3 hitter, the starting pitcher. He gets ready to take his turn in the batter's box. And Minaya having some trouble finding the strike zone. That's going to be the end of his day. And the Lancers are going to make a pitching change here in the top of the 6th with 1 out. And the Lancers go to the bullpen. And it's going to be number 5, Armani Paulino, coming in from second base to pitch.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
And welcome back, Lancer fans. The new pitcher for the Lancers is Armani Paulino. 1 out here in the 6th. His first pitch to Jayana is inside for a ball, 1-0. Colin Jayana, the starting pitcher, having a great game, pitching and hitting. An RBI single and two RBI double earlier in the game. Paulino delivers outside, 2-0. Bases loaded here, 1 out in the top of the 6th. 11-3 is our score. Here comes the 2-0 pitch from Paulino. Catches the outside part of the plate for a strike. And it's 2-1. Lancers trying to turn a double play here to get out of the inning. Paulino delivers to the second baseman. To second for the out. On to first. Not in time, and a run scores. 12-3 now. Two outs. And it's an RBI ground ball by Jayana. RBI fielder's choice, to be exact. And it'll be number 13, Jake Elberry, to step in and bat against Paulino. 2 outs here, top of the 6th. It's first run of the inning. Runners at the corners now. So here we go, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Runners at the corners. Paulino delivers. The pitch is inside on Jake Elberry, 1-0. Paulino to the set. Brings it to the belt and delivers. A sidearm pitch is low. 2-0. Two-0 pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 the count to Elberry. Batting with runners at the corners here. 2 outs in the top of the 6th in a 12-3 game. Cougars have a solid 9-run lead. Two-one pitch. Hits the batter. Elberry heads to first, and the bases will be loaded. Two down now with the bases loaded, and Mike Barletta, number 3, batting out of the 5-hole in the lineup, steps in, right-handed batter to face Paulino. Here we go. Swung on and driven into right field. It's going to fall safely. 1 run scores. Here comes the second, and it's a 2 RBI single for Mike Barletta. Another 2-run score, and it's 14-3. Jonathan Gilbride gets ready to step in. He hit an RBI single in his last at-bat. Barletta with 5 RBIs in this game, as Gilbride takes a ball inside, 1-0. Strike outside. It's 1-1. Two outs here in the top of the 6th. Lance is trying to get out of the inning. Outside and away. It is 2 balls and a strike. Runners at the corners here for the prep. Paulino with a 2-1 count. Swung on, and it's grounded foul, third base side. Gilbride digs in here. 2-2 count. Lance is trying to get out of the inning here. The pitch, and it hits Gilbride in the shoulder. Curveball that didn't really curve, and the bases are loaded once again. Two outs here in the top of the 6th with the bases loaded. And it's going to be a pinch hitter, Jason Giangrande. And the first pitch from Paulino is low, 1-0. Giangrande looks down the third base side, gets the sign. Prep trying to add to their 14-3 lead here. Pitch outside. No, it caught the plate. 1-1. Paulino's pitch is in the dirt. 2-1 the count. Bases loaded here. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. 3 runs in. Giangrande, the pinch hitter, facing Paulino. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded to third. And everybody's going to be safe. 1 run scores. 15-3 the score now. Still 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Four runs scored so far here in the top of the 6th inning. And Brendan Walsh steps in to bat. Came in earlier in the game as a pinch runner. Walsh takes a ball low. 1-0 the count. Paulino and the Lancers trying to get out of this inning here. Here's the pitch, swung on in a foul tip. 1-1. Paulino working from the lineup, windup with the bases loaded. There's a strike on the outside half of the plate. 1-2. Once again, the Lancers are a strike away from getting out of the top of the 6th. Paulino kicks and delivers. Swung on to the first baseman. And the Lancers and the top of the 6th inning. But 4-run score. We head to the bottom of the 6th with the score Austin Prep 15 and the Lancers 3. And welcome back, Lancer fans. Welcome back to Devlin Field, home of the Lancers here at Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts. We are now in the bottom of the 6th inning here between the Austin Prep Cougars and your Lawrence High School Lancers. Austin Prep, another crooked number on the board, scoring 4 in the top of the 6th to extend their lead out to 15-3. New pitcher for Austin Prep in relief of Colin Jayana is Jason Giangrande. And his first pitch is a breaking ball outside for a ball. And that is swung on and popped up. Look out. Ball falls right behind the backstop here. This is Luis Mejia. The 1-1 count here facing Giangrande. One pitch. It's ripped into left for a single. And Mejia is on base. His second single of the game. He had a sac fly RBI all the way back in the first. And now it's Luis Colon to bat. Lancers center fielder. Colon, left-handed batter, steps in. Nobody out here. Bottom of the 6th with a runner on first. As the Lancers try to get a little rally going here. And Giangrande steps off. And here's the first pitch from Jason Giangrande. Fastball outside for a ball, 1-0. Colon, the center fielder, ahead in the count, 1-0. With a runner on first base, Mejia, who singled. The 1-0 pitch outside again, 2-0. Colon trying to work the count here. Giangrande gets set to deliver the 2-0 pitch. Another outside pitch, this time swung on and fouled back, 2-1. And here comes the 2-1 pitch from Giangrande. Nobody out here, bottom of the 6th. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Mejia at first, Colon batting, Giangrande pitching, 2-2 count here, bottom of the 6th. Nobody out. Austin Prep leading 15-3. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the backstop. Count remains 2-2. Giangrande set to deliver the 2-2 pitch once again. Swung on. Line drive to the shortstop for the out. First out of the inning. And Mejia remains at first base. Lancers get a pinch hitter up there, Giovanni Molina. Molina batting for Peter German. Giangrande's first pitch to Molina, working from the stretch, is swung on and missed. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Count is 0-1 to the pinch hitter Molina, with Mejia still on first base. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Count 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Giangrande. Low and away for a ball, 1-2. Mejia retreats back to the bag. At first base, he steps off now and takes his lead. As Giangrande shakes off the first pitch, takes a look at first, comes to the belt, kicks and deals, swung on, base hit right side. Molina has a single, and Mejia rounds second, and he's into third. Runners at the corners now, one out here in the bottom of the 6th. Angelo Rojas singled earlier in the ball game, has an RBI opportunity here with the score 15-3 Cougars. Rojas has Mejia at third and Molina at first. And Giangrande working in relief of Colin Jayana. One out here in the bottom of the 6th. The Lancers trying to cut into the 12-run lead of Austin Prep. And the Lancers will have a pinch runner come in. And at third base is going to be Pedro Mora. So Mora, the pinch runner at third base. Runners at second and third here for the Lancers. One out in the bottom of the 6th. And Angelo Rojas batting. Right-handed batter, singled earlier in the game. This is the number 8 spot in the lineup. Gian Grande delivers. Outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Gian Grande's 1-0 pitch. High and swung on and missed. 1-1. Rojas went after the high fastball. Gian Grande working from the windup here with runners at second and third. Time called, though, before the 1-1 pitch. Here's the 1-1 to Rojas, outside and high, 2-1. Acosta waiting on deck, the number 9 hitter. Runners at second and third for the Lancers. Score 15-3, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. The pitch, strike, outside half of the plate. 2-2 now to Rojas. Here's the 2-2 from Gian Grande. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And Rojas goes down swinging. And Acosta will bat here with runners at second and third. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Once again, the Lancers trying to cut into this 15-3, 12-run lead for the Cougars. Here's the first pitch to Acosta. Gian Grande is wide with it for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is high. 2 balls, no strikes here. With 2 on and 2 outs for the Lancers. Trying to squeeze a run or 2 across here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Gian Grande delivers the 2-0 pitch in there on the inside part of the plate for a strike. 2-1 to Acosta. Lancers Kebler Peralta waiting on deck, who hit an RBI double in his last at-bat. Would love to get to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Curveball high and away for a ball. Count now 3-1. Hitters count for the number 9 batter, Acosta. Gian Grande delivers. Swung on and missed, and the count is full. So here we go, bottom of the 6th inning, 2 outs, full count. Runners at second and third for the Lancers. Here's Gian Grande's 3-2 pitch, swung on, and it's fouled back out of play. And the count remains full here to Acosta. facing Giangrande. Two on, two out. Here comes the 3-2. Swung on. And into foul territory down the third base side. And it falls. And we'll have to do it all over again. Another 3-2 pitch coming up from Giangrande. As Acosta is doing a good job staying alive in this at-bat. A few good cuts. Cougars trying to get out of the inning here. Lancers trying to extend it. Another 3-2 to Acosta. Swung on straight away center field. And it's a great catch out in center field to end the inning. Tough break for Acosta. And the Lancers go scoreless in the bottom of the sixth. We're going to take a short break on LPS Media, and we'll be right back with the seventh inning.
I could just stay home and play all day. I could skip class every day. This is amazing, Mom.
You know, if you just keep on missing out on school, you can lose very good in high schools and colleges. If you just keep on being absent, you can have very big disadvantages in life.
Wait, who are you?
I'm your consciousness. Hey Alex, did you get the job today?
No, I didn't.
Well, maybe if you just started going to school, you could have gotten your dream job.
Do you really believe in me that much?
Yeah! Let's do it then!
Yeah. Okay, so I would like to apply for Bros Games Corp.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Phil Swift.
Okay, let's take a look. It looks like your work ethic and your attendance for both your last occupation and for school has been outstanding. I have no complaints for you, so congratulations. You got the job.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media for this varsity baseball broadcast between Austin Prep Cougars and your Lawrence High Lancers. We are into the seventh inning now. 15-3 our score. The Cougars on top of the Lancers. It's Devin Aquino batting, the number 9 hitter for the Prep, facing Armani Paulino in relief, the fourth pitcher of the game for the Lancers. And Paulino delivers. This one is hit out into center field. It's going to fall for a base hit. Another hit for Aquino. And Aquino has a single here. Very productive today out of the number 9 hole. Going to have a pinch hitter batting for Damon Kruppa in the leadoff position. And the pinch hitter is number 14, Nick Christopher. First pitch to Christopher is outside for a ball, 1-0. Aquino at first. Christopher batting, facing Paulino. The 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. 1-1 the count here with nobody out. Top of the 7th. Here's the 1-1 to Christopher. Fouls it back. Count 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball. And it's a little bit high, a little bit outside. 2-2 the count here. Nobody out. In the top of the 7th. Aquino at first. Score 15-3. Cougars leading. Pitch. Another breaking ball. Strike 3 looking. Nice pitch for Armani Paulino. Getting the strikeout looking for the first out of the 7th inning. Going back-to-back breaking balls there and getting Christopher looking. Here's Andrew Croteau. Number 2 hitter takes a ball inside. 1-0. 1 out here with Aquino still at first base. One 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Fastball outside half of the plate. 1-1. Paulino settling into a little bit of a rhythm here. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball is in there. Paulino dealing now. 1-2 to Croteau. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Another curveball, off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 to Andrew Croteau. And Paulino settling in nicely here. And 2 outs here, top of the 7th. Runner at first base. And Colin Jayana batting here. And the pitch is swung on. Opposite field foul down the first baseline. 0-1 to Colin Jayana. Another nice curveball there. 0-2. Paulino's really got his curveball working here. Oh, 2 pitch. Another curveball swung on and missed. But Checo needs to make the play to throw to first to get the out. And the throw is off the mark. And a run is going to score. A run scores all the way from second. And it's 16-3. Not often that you see a run score on a strikeout, but Jayana reaches base on the K. As Checo was unable to make the stop, and the run scores all the way from second, and it's a 13-run lead on the good old-fashioned run-scoring strikeout play. Here's Jake Elberry, who takes a strike. 0-1 to Elberry. Elberry's had a monster day at the plate. Strike 2. Not as good, though, as Mike Barletta, who's on deck. Barletta, 5 RBIs on the day. Waiting patiently on deck. That curveball didn't curve. Outside for a ball. 1-2. 2 outs here, top of the 7th. Runner at first. 1 run in. 16-3 the score. Another nice curveball. And the runner takes second as Paulino is called for another balk. 1-2 is the count. Here is the pitch from Paulino. Inside on the fastball. 2-2. outside, and the count runs full here. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. 16-3 is the score. 1 run in so far in the inning. Swung on, ground ball, foul, third base side. Elberry, the left-handed batter. Paulino sets. He kicks and delivers inside, and Elberry draws a walk. Tough break for the Lancers, not getting Jaena at first base on the strikeout play. The run scored, and the inning continues now with a walk to Elberry. And that's a base hit up the middle for Barletta, who continues his great afternoon. Going to have a play at the plate here. It's not in time. Jaena scores. Another run comes in, and it's 17-3. It's an RBI single for Barletta. And Barletta has his 6th RBI of the game. And here's Gilbride to bat with 2 outs and 2 on in the top of the 7th. The pitch inside for a strike. Outside, ball 1, 1-1 with Gilbride batting. He had an RBI single in his last at-bat. One pitch, swung on and driven into left field. This is going to be extra bases. 1 run scores. It's an RBI double for Gilbride. And it's 18-3. Paulino delivers another base hit. It's going to be 19-3 now. As the pinch hitter, Jason Giangrande, and the pitcher picks up an RBI single, and the run scores from third. Two outs still, now runners at the corners. There's a curveball for a strike. Oh, 0-1 the count. Paulino sets, delivers, swung on, and center fielder is there to make the catch, and the 7th inning comes to an end with the score. Top of the 7th comes to an end with the score 19-3 Cougars, and we move to the bottom half of the 7th inning here on LPS Media.
Hi, may I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Okay.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
And welcome back, Lancer fans. It's the bottom of the 7th inning, 7th and final inning here from Lawrence High's Devlin Field. The Austin Prep Cougars on top. A 16-run lead is 19-3. And the Lancers having their last ups here. And they start with the top of the batting lineup with Kebler Peralta, number 7 for the Lancers. He has a single and an RBI double here today. Scored a run and drove in 2. A big part of the Lancer offense. And he's facing Jason Giangrande of Austin Prep. Pitch outside for a strike. 1-2 the count. And here comes the 1-2 pitch to Kebler. Swing and a diving stop by the pitcher Giangrande. That's excellent defense by Jason Giangrande. Diving to his left and throwing to first for the first out of the inning. And it's going to be Armani Paulino. Paulino started off the game at second base, came in to pitch in relief. And Giangrande working from the windup. He kicks and delivers. The first pitch to Paulino is fouled straight back to the backstop. Oh, and 1 to Paulino. And that one's in there for a strike. 0-2. Paulino nods his head in agreement, thinking he probably should have swung at that one. Paulino chokes up on the bat. Giangrande delivers the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, foul tip into the mitt for strike 3. And the Lancers are down to their final out. And it's Henry Checo, the catcher, number 21, to bat. First pitch to Checo is outside for a ball, 1-0. Base is empty here. 2 down, bottom of the 7th. Austin Prep about to improve their record to 5-1-1. The Lancers will fall to 500, 5-5 on the year. Here's the pitch to Checo. Low and away for a ball. And that's another ball outside. Ball 4 to Checo. He heads down to first base with a walk. And Christian Verona steps in with the Lancers still alive here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Giangrande trying to end it. Trying to get the final out of this game. Lancers trying to work the offense here with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th inning. There's a pitch low for ball 1. Swing to the shortstop, and the throw to second for the out, and that's going to do it here from Lawrence High. Austin Prep improves to 5-1-1. They defeat Lawrence High 19-3, and the Lancers fall down to 500, 5-5 on the season here in 2019. Folks, we want to thank our crew for making tonight's broadcast possible. Kiana, Darius, our producer, Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza. Thanks for watching Varsity Baseball on LPS Media, and we'll see you next time.